What's going on, YouTube, fam? This your boy Tony 2 times, and we back with another episode of Hood Tales, man. Before I start, be sure to tap that like button. Definitely watch this video to the end to hear the full story and all the details in the case. For the day one, fam, y'all already know it's all love. Thanks for tuning back into another episode. If you're new to the channel and you feeling the content, feel free to subscribe. Definitely hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time we drop a new video. Oh yeah, definitely share the channel with your peoples. Everybody is welcome. Let's get right into the story. As we all know, you definitely need money to survive in this world. Everything is income based, from the type of clothes you wear, food you eat, car you drive, or where you live at. Some people use money as a tool. We all know we got to get up every morning to make something shake. Whether you got a 9 to 5 or you hit the block, we got to get some kind of bread because it's a tool for survival. As many people that are content with their life and their living arrangements and how much money they make, you have others that feel like no amount of cash could ever be enough. They spend every day plotting on how to make more, because in this world, we are taught the more bread you have, that will lead to a better quality of life. But when you get to the point you put that little piece of green paper over everything, that's when the lines get blurred. And while some people feel money is the root to all evil, we all know for the right amount of cash, some friends will cross friends, close family members will fall out, and it changes a lot of people's character. We all want to be comfortable, have a good income, and live good. Because to be honest, if you ever struggled to pay bills or to take care of your kids, it's stressful and not fun at all. But when you get so desperate for that dollar bill, your logical thinking goes out the window and you are willing to do anything to the point you put money over your freedom, over your life and others. That's when that old saying seems true. What some will do for the love of money. And on this episode of Hood Tales, we'll be taking it to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, to discuss the recent case of a man accused of slaying his manager at work after he showed him a large amount of money. 55-year-old Stingle was a regular hard-working man with one daughter and a granddaughter. Alex loved his family and being able to help his peoples by working hard. He was a manager at a Pizza Hut in South Milwaukee. The man had been employed there for a good amount of years, described as being kind, respectful, caring, sometimes playful, and energetic. Alex always seemed excited about life and shared that excitement with everyone he encountered. On his downtime, the man loved to fish, shoot pool, and play golf, but also dreamed of one day traveling the world. Alex would get a boost in February of this year to maybe help further them dreams of exploring other parts of the world when he received an inheritance check for about $7,000. Alex went straight to the bank to cash the check on February 3rd of this year and headed to his shift at Pizza Hut. Alex, always having a close relationship with his co-workers, pulled out a wad of cash, showing everybody and telling them his plans for the money, including a man named Kevon Ingram. Kevon was a 31-year-old man who also worked at the location that Alex considered a friend. Alex finished working his shift that day and went home. But a few days later, on February 5th, Alex woke up like any other morning and headed in to open the store. He clocked in and started counting down the cash register before customers started arriving. About 1 hour later, the general manager of the store received a text from Alex saying he didn't feel well at all and that he needed to head home for the day. He stated he already clocked out. She told him okay, but then Alex asked a question he knew the answer to already. What was the alarm code to lock up and open the store? He stated he was having a slow moment because he wasn't feeling well. So she paid it no mind and texted the man the code. A few minutes later, Alex made a mistake and pocket dialed her again. As she heard muffled sounds in the background, she felt Alex must have really been sick and trying to leave work fast. The next day, nobody heard from Alex, but then he missed his shift at work on the 7th, which wasn't like the man, even if he was sick. About 11 a.m. on February 7th, a sanitation crew pulled up to pick up the trash at the Pizza Hut when one of the men made a shocking discovery. It was a smaller trash can by the dumpster, which looked like a foot was hanging out of it. Walking a little bit closer, the worker realized it was a body and quickly called local police. They responded to the scene to find a deceased man that seemed to be placed back by the restaurant. The man had been shot in the head, and it looked like someone attempted to slice his neck as well. The victim had no wallet, keys, or cell phone on him, but as police spoke to locals and contacted the store manager, it was determined, unfortunately, the body of the victim was Alex. The community was in shock as everyone knew the man as a hard worker and a funny guy who loved life and had no known enemies. As detectives were searching for leads, they quickly realized it was a blood trail from the Pizza Hut all the way to the dumpster, and a nearby Taco Bell had surveillance cameras facing a dumpster where Alex's body was found at. While waiting for the footage, police searched the Pizza Hut. Inside, all floors seemed dirty, except for one that was right by the cash register. It seemed like out of all the floors, somebody had cleaned that one up. The back door of the store had a handle that had blood on it, and a mop inside the utility closet also had blood on it. Once the video footage came back, it showed the man in all black with a hat on his head, struggling to drag a trash can to the dumpster. That same man then re-entered the Pizza Hut before going to a nearby bus stop and leaving the area. As detectives asked the GM for a list of the workers, they zoomed in on a man who fit the description. Alex's co-worker, Kevon. They asked the GM for both men's cell phone numbers they had on file and got a warrant to get phone records. It showed Kevon leaving his home early that morning of the 7th. His phone pinged on a bus stop in Milwaukee, all the way up to the Pizza Hut about 9 a.m. Alex arrived at the store a little before that. Both of the men's cell phones pinged at the store about 10 a.m. But then, about 10:30, a man that fit the description of Kevon was seen taking the trash can, the same exact one that Alex's body was found in, to the dumpster. That timestamp led detectives to contact the general manager, who stated a text message came from Alex's phone about 10:45, 15 minutes after he was already gone, meaning whoever took his life was attempting to cover their tracks and pretending they were Alex. After the hit, Kevon's phone pinged at a bus stop in Milwaukee. A review of city cameras in the area showed he was wearing the same hat that the suspect was wearing when Alex's body was pushed to the dumpster. Detectives decided to go by Kevon's house with a warrant for his arrest. They saw the man walking close by with the same hat on his head. He was picked up and taken in for questioning. While being held, police went to his last known address, where a young lady opened the door. She confirmed she was Kevon's girlfriend. Then, surprisingly, she asked detectives, "Y'all are here about Alex, right?" She told police Kevon came home the night of February 3rd, after Alex showed him and other co-workers the money he had got. She stated he came up with a plan he was going to rob the man, and told her, "I'm going to get him." He said he would wait until it was time for Alex to open the store. When she asked what about the people around the way at the Taco Bell, she said Kevon stated they won't hear nothing because the head acts as a silencer. If I put the gun to his head, nobody nearby will hear the shot. A search of the home revealed blood stains in the bathroom and on other items of clothing. A book bag with a paycheck from Pizza Hut and Kevon's name, and a gun with the clip in it with half the bullets gone. With that, Kevon was charged with first-degree hit, weapon violations, and hiding a body. During his first court appearance, his charges were read to him, in which he stated he understood. He is being held on a $200,000 cash bond and is innocent until proven otherwise. Rest in peace to Alex. I send my prayers and condolences to his family. $7,000, for many, we understand, that's not no real money. If you have bills, kids, and all that, some people will run through that $7,000 in less than a week. A few days had already went by since Alex had showed the money. I'm sure he probably only had a fraction of that left, or if any cash at all on him. Life gone because he showed his co-worker some money. You gotta watch who you trust out here, especially if financial gain is involved. What might seem like nothing to you might be everything or life-changing to the next person, or at least they feel like that. I'm not sure if Kavon was supposed to work that day this all happened, but to allegedly take your coworker's life at the job is a desperate move. It's like all he could think about is that $7,000. I guess in some cases, money can be the root to all evil. So remember, we gotta succeed not to fail, so we won't be just another hood tale. Man, crazy story. Rest in peace to Alex. But yeah, I ain't gonna talk too much more about this one. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. I appreciate you if you made it to the end. Y'all already know it's all love, fam. This is another episode of Hood Tales. This your boy Tony 2 times. I'm out.